Yeah. You're not following the Prime Directive. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Save it.
I love the movie Correct. I don't even know.
Is there? I've never heard of a movie even remotely. Speaking of crazy, stupid vocabulary shit. I went and visited my family. And my dad gave me some amazing, some pearls dropped out of his mouth while I was there.
Did you make sure to write them down?
You know I did. So he was like, my dad, as I've mentioned before, was initially very skeptical about my life choices and career choices. And as things have worked out miraculously, just in time after 15 years of not working out, he's totally come around and he's super into it and he's excited and he loves everything about this. So he wants to learn more about Let's Plays because the concept is still sort of foreign to him.
Right.
So, like, he's asking me about, like, he's like, I see you have a friend, Mark. And I was like, yeah, Markiplier. He's very cool. Like, he's a buddy of ours. And he's like, what about the Swedish guy? Pee Wee Dee? I'm like, do you mean PewDiePie? He's like, yeah, it's PewDiePie. Pee Wee Dee. I was like,
hi guys, my name's Dee Dee. They call me Pee Wee Dee Dee.
P-E-E-W-E-E-D-I-D-I? Javi, is that what you're trying to say? Oh my god, Pee Wee Dee Dee.
You might not be able to guess why they call me Pee Wee Dee Dee. I'll give you a little hint. I'm 3'4". But I'm full of spunk.
Oh, it's the best. It's just amazing. Like, everything he says. And so, like, I mean, we went through some stuff recently, and, like, we all needed a little bit of a break, and, like, I was certainly, like, stressed out. And so the week at home was super good for me, because I just hung out with friends and family. And my dad comes in, I'm just lying there watching TV, and he's like, it's nice to have you home. And I'm like, thank you, Avi, it's nice to be home. And he's like, it's really good that you have a nice place that you can come and decompose and, like...
Decompose?
You mean decompress? It's like, fucking...
No!
Yeah,
where
no.
you can naturally rot your body away.
A place where you can die, and then return to the elements from which you came. Oh my god, a place where you can decompose.
Place where you can decompose.
And I was like, I'm laughing uncontrollably, and he's like, listen, don't say this on Game Grumps. And I'm like, then stop saying amazing shit all the time. I told him straight out, I was like, I have to share this one. So, do it, Lomster.
Yes. He's like, no, please don't. But secretly he's like, yes.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that's what it is, honestly. Because, like, he's a very private guy, you know? Like, he wouldn't want any, like, anyone walking up to him and being like, hey, you're Avi, you know? But he secretly loves, like, you know, being adored online, you know? I know he does.
Oh, Spoofy.
Oh, well, because he...
world-renowned.
Yeah, when we, I visited my uncle and my grandma, and he came with me. And, he played, he took out his phone and he played the Spoofy animated that, that someone did, and, like, he's just smiling, so happy the entire time. It's great. It's great to watch.
That's adorable.
Yeah. And, of course, it led to a conversation with my mom, and she, like... My mom, like, was an editor when she was younger, so she's, like, a linguist and very, like, into language. So, like, no one loves the crazy shit my dad says more than she does. And she's been apparently writing them down for years.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
And he was trying to say,
Did
like...
she, like, show, like, a secret book that had, like, a lock on it, and she's like, I wanted to share this with you your whole life, Dan.
On the fridge, there was a Post-it note of something he had said, and it was, they were talking about something political, and he's like generally a moderate with like most of his thinking, and so like he meant to say, like, he was trying to say, like, extremists aren't, you know, the way to go in either direction, and he actually ended up saying was down with extremism.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Extremism?
Extremism, baby. Yep, down with it. I'm tired of it.
Oh, I love extremism. That is something that you and me and your dad were gonna have to disagree on.
Yeah, me too.
Extremism? Everybody loves extremism, dude. I say, up with extremism.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
In fact, we need mandatory extremism sessions.
Yeah, exactly. God. I often think, like, whenever I'm watching Pee Wee Dee, it's so nice to have a place where I can decompose and just think about my extremism.
That's very extremistic of you.
It's like my dad is just slowly but surely creating his own language.